Hello and welcome to our top 10 games that are currently reduced in Steam Shop. We are happy if you like our list and would ask you to click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Sid Meier Civilization 6. Civilization 6 comes with new ways to open up your world. Cities now spread across the map, active exploration of technologies and culture unlocks new potential, and rival leaders pursue their own agendas according to their historical traits in the 5-way race to victory in this game. See the wonders of your empire spread across the map like never before. Each city spans multiple squares, allowing you to take full advantage of the terrain as you build them. Unlock bonuses that accelerate your civilization's progress through history. To advance even faster, have your units actively explore and develop the environment, discovering new civilizations. Interactions with other civilizations change throughout the game, from the primitive beginnings where conflict is still part of everyday life, to alliances and negotiations later in the game. To extend the one unit per hex principle, support units can now be incorporated into other units, such as anti-tank into infantry or a warrior into a settler group. Similar units can also be combined to form powerful core units. In addition to traditional multiplayer modes, you can now cooperate or compete with friends in a variety of situations, each easily completed in a single session. Civilization 6 offers experienced players new ways to build and customize their civilization to ensure the greatest chance of success. At the same time, new tutorial systems make first-time players understand the basics so they can jump in easily. Number 9. Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar Games' critically acclaimed open-world epic and one of the highest-rated games of this console generation, has now been enhanced for PC with new story mode content, visual upgrades, and more. Played from a first or third-person perspective, the game is set in an open-world environment featuring a fictionalized version of the Western, Midwestern, and Southern United States in 1899, during the latter half of the Wild West era in the turn of the 20th century. The game features both single-player and online multiplayer components, the latter released under Red Dead Online. For most of the game, the player controls outlaw Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, as he completes numerous missions, linear scenarios with set objectives, to progress through the story. From the game's epilogue, the player controls John Marston, the playable protagonist of the game's predecessor, Red Dead Redemption. Outside of missions, the player may freely roam the game's interactive world. The player may engage in combat with enemies using melee attacks, firearms, throwables, or explosives. Combat has been refined from the game's predecessor, and notable new mechanics consist of dual wielding and the ability to use a bow. The player is granted the ability to swim as Arthur, but not as John, a reference to the previous game, where swimming led to instant death. Number 8. Transport Fever 2. Transport Fever 2 revives the classic genre of transport simulation. The world wants to be opened up, with transport routes on land, on water and in the air. May progress and prosperity take hold. Make transport history. Provide the world with the necessary transport infrastructure and make a fortune with customized transport services. Let trains roll over rails, buses and trucks curve on the roads, ships glide through the water and airplanes soar in the skies. Transport people on their way to work or leisure activities, let cities grow and prosper. Build a transportation empire unlike any other on the planet. Let creativity run wild. Thanks to the detailed game world, you can realize your very own virtual model railroad landscape. The map editor offers the possibility to create countless different worlds. The terrain in the game can be customized and painted, and thanks to the extensive modding support, new creations are constantly being created, which are available for free via the Steam Workshop and can be easily integrated into the game. Number 7. Hell Let Loose. Become part of the growing game experience of Hell Let Loose, an extremely challenging World War II shooter with epic battles, 100 players with infantry, tanks, artillery, a dynamic frontline and unique resource-based metagame. With more than 9 expansive maps created from real reconnaissance imagery and satellite imagery, the battlefield is divided into large sectors of conquest, allowing for ever-changing gameplay as 2 forces of 50 players each fight to the death on fields and bridges, as well as in forests and towns, shifting the front. When a sector is captured, it generates one of 3 resources for your team, allowing for complex metagame to victory. Enter a battlefield with 50 players per side on gigantic maps. Choose one of 14 playable roles in infantry, reconnaissance or armored division, all with their own weapons, vehicles and equipment. Play as an officer, scout, machine gunner, medic, engineer, tank commander and more to experience every aspect of World War II combat. Fight for victory by breaking through enemy ranks on a large, evolving battlefield. The unique sector capture metagame challenges players to constantly make large-scale tactical decisions about where to attack or defend. Manage resources and supplies to call in support, bombers and reinforcements or flank enemies. Strategy is the key to success. Number 6. Honey, I Joined a Cult. In Honey, I Joined a Cult, you'll be able to create, customize, expand and manage your own 1970s cult while listening to insane funk music. Every great cult needs great interior design. Place, design and decorate rooms to keep your cultists happy. There are a whole lot of weird and wonderful room options, and each plays an important role in your organization. There are polygraph rooms, spirit chambers, energy wellness areas, and even the dreaded Rectory of Change. A cult is only as good as its name. Choose wisely when selecting one for your cult and choose your leader, the divine entity you worship, the sacred space where you prove your devotion, and the acolytes who could be cultists tomorrow. Make the cult entirely your own by choosing various aspects: a rad symbol, a strange uniform to impress prospective followers, an extraordinary hat to make other cults envious, a weird relic to worship and admire. You can send your cultists on missions to the city. There they will gather resources, unlock new technologies or awaken new needs in your leader. The Covert Operations Room is perfect for planning. Number 5. Black Mesa. Black Mesa is the fan-made reimagining of Valve Software's Half-Life. Update 1.5 brings together all the improvements to graphics and gameplay across 15 years of development to create the final version of Black Mesa. There has never been a better time to pick up the crowbar and play. In the single-player campaign, you are Gordon Freeman, a theoretical physicist at the Black Mesa Research Facility. When a routine experiment goes horribly wrong, you must fight your way through an interdimensional alien invasion and a bloodthirsty military cleanup crew in order to save the science team and the world. A completely reimagined and refined single-player campaign, including all new and expanded Zine levels. 0.19 chapters of fighting through top-secret labs, running atop harsh desert landscapes, sneaking into abandoned railways, and leaping across dimensions. Mind-blowing graphics and effects, never before seen on the Source engine. Face off against an army of classic enemies, updated with new features and engaging AI. Wield an arsenal of military hardware, scientific prototypes, and the iconic crowbar through incredibly detailed environments. The all-new soundtrack and voice acting create a more immersive experience than ever before. 50 fun and challenging achievements. Frag your friends across 10 iconic maps from the Half-Life universe. Number 4. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout unleashes hordes of contestants on each other online. Round after round, the chaos escalates until only one winner remains. Battle bizarre obstacles, push through unwelcome competitors, and overcome the merciless laws of physics on your way to true greatness. Surrender your dignity at the door and prepare for many a delicious defeat before claiming the crown. Immerse yourself in a series of ridiculous challenges and savage obstacle courses with masses of competitors, each of whom wants to reach the next round. Alternate between wild competitions and cooperative challenges where the losing team is eliminated. Watch in excitement as your competitors bounce, punch and bend their way to their next defeat. If you're going to lose, lose in style. In Fall Guys, you'll find everything from the latest pineapple couture to chic bunny hats. Number 3. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Mass Effect Legendary Edition's scope includes the single-player base content and over 40 DLCs from the acclaimed Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 games, including special promo weapons, armor and packs, all in remastered and optimized for 4K Ultra HD. Experience a universe where your decisions have a profound impact on the plot and outcome. Action meets an interactive story where you decide how your plot unfolds. Create your character, from their appearance and abilities to their own arsenal, and then lead your elite recon squad through a galaxy in turmoil. Your decisions carry over seamlessly from one game to the next. Every decision you make affects the outcome of every mission, every relationship, every battle, and even impacts the fate of the galaxy itself. The game's world has been completely overhauled, with better environment design, visual effects, and level lighting. Enjoy a modernized PC experience in all 3 games with native controller support and 21:9 widescreen aspect ratio, as well as improved user interface menu navigation and DirectX 11 compatibility. Number 2. Gas Station Simulator. Buy an abandoned gas station in the middle of nowhere and rebuild it. Get rid of debris and broken furniture, repair the walls, paint and decorate it the way you like it. Just don't spend all your money on the appearance right away, you bought a gas station after all. Repair the equipment, buy what can't be repaired and start serving customers to earn money for further renovations and improvements. The gas station doesn't have to stay small. You can expand it to serve more customers and attract new ones. And as we all know, you can do a lot more at a gas station than just fill up. There are many options available to you when expanding the gas station, from smaller things like providing toilets to a simple store to big things like a whole workshop for car repairs or even a car wash. Most of these additions can also be further expanded yourself. There's so much you can do here. Renovate, operate and expand a gas station in the desert. Expand the gas station and add services such as a workshop, store, warehouse or even a car wash. Try to do everything on your own or hire employees to help out at the gas station. Interesting events besides the normal gameplay. Many customization and decoration options. Many different customers with different needs and expectations. Many management options that you can dive into. Number 1. Timberborn. Humanity has been extinct for a long time. Will your lumberpunk beavers fare any better? Timberborn is a city building game with inventive rodents, vertical architecture, river building, and deadly droughts. Be careful, it contains large amounts of wood. Take control of one of 2 beaver factions, the nature-loving rustic rods or the plodding iron teeth, each with unique style, buildings and gameplay features. Choose what suits your playstyle. Prepare your settlement for recurring droughts. Stockpile supplies and manage fields and forests even after rivers dry up. Rely on both natural water sources and artificial irrigation to make the soil arable. The beavers of the future have thousands of years of experience in hydraulic engineering. Build dams and sluices, dig canals with explosives, and divert rivers to bring life back to the wasteland. Be careful with the dynamite, though. Turn wood into sophisticated machines, from water wheels and sawmills to engines and shredders. Wood is the main resource in Timberborn. However, for some sophisticated buildings you need metal, for which scavengers must scour the ruins of the old world. Play on one of the included maps or create your own and share it with the community. With hills of varying heights, ruins scattered across the desert, and vital access to water, each map presents a different challenge. These were our top 10 games that are currently on sale in the Steam Shop. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like and comment.